In the swirling cauldron of rage and grief that is Beirut, the Lebanese government's mass resignation was surely inevitable. Protesters pulling at barricades and blast walls protecting the parliament as if to dismantle the institutions of a state decried as corrupt with their bare hands. The Prime Minister, Hassan Diab, announced the cabinet would step down late afternoon, saying the government had decided to follow the will of the people. But the people want the President, Michel Aoun, and the Parliament Speaker to go too. Many Lebanese hold the entire political class responsible for their country's current distress. An economic disaster born of a system spurning accountability and bred on nepotism and greed. Last week's explosion, more than 2,000 tons of ammonium nitrate allowed to sit in the middle of Beirut for years, despite warnings, is seen as an extension. And for those who lost loved ones, it is unforgivable. Najib and Charbel Hitti and Charbel Karam were cousins, all three proud firefighters.
They feared nothing. They didn't fear the fire there. They were so brave.
Antonella Hitti lost her brother, Najib.
I blame everyone who knew what was inside the place that the explosion happened. I blame the corruption of my government.
But the government's resignation doesn't signal an end to Lebanon's trials, far from it. Those on the streets trying to shift the country away from its old sectarian voting lines have tried before, without success. And new elections might simply shuffle the same old deck. Tonight, people will be cheering the resignations, but they'll also be bracing for the next stage of Lebanon's long struggle to leave its past behind. Margaret Evans, CBC News, London.